What's up, everybody? Bear from the internet. I hope everybody had an awesome day of rest. Josephus, this is happening, they say. City Prepper 016 Bear is lighting his cigar. Well, I haven't had one of those in a hot minute. What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? Sanctified Survival, 5x5. Thanks, Scuba. Apparently the sun is feeling extra froggy and is launching all types of full halo coronal mass ejections due to filaments and what the hell is the other one? Solar flares. And the northern lights were spotted here in hey, Chris Willis. Chris, let me help you here. Bracing for coronal mass. Yeah, I got you to click. It's called clickbait. I actually don't give a shit about what's going on with the sun because I'm in Barnesville, Oklahoma, where a tornado hit and there was a funeral for a 15-year-old right next door to where we're fobbed up at today. So I use a clickbait title to get all the dumbass preppers out there to click on the video so that they can fear porn their way into maybe hearing a little bit of truth. Because when you're in a town that's been absolutely destroyed by a storm and everybody's shit has been picked up in yard sale for 150 miles, you realize the important things in life. And the important things in life aren't all of your stuff, and it's not being afraid of things that you can't control. Thank you, Dr. Trev. I appreciate you. What's up, Tommy? The important things in life are your relationship with the Father by the blood of his Son and relationships with the people that you love.
Don't worry about that.
There needs to be fewer of those things. If you can make that happen for me, please. No, man, I don't give a shit about the sun. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't care. Because there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. There is a thing or two I can do about what we're dealing with here, which is why I'm here dealing with it, not being overly concerned about the sun. I saw Ben from Suspicious Observers, whom I have nothing against. I like Ben. He's been on the show. Said his kill shot percentage was up to 12%, the highest ever, upgraded from 5%. Okay, that's super interesting. What are you gonna do? You're gonna punch the solar flare in the face when it tries to enter into your neighborhood so that your shit isn't destroyed? There's nothing you can do. And hyperfixating on shit that you can't control is a recipe for anxiety and unfulfillment. And so, no, I used a clickbait title to get people who wouldn't click otherwise to click because I have some important shit to say about what we're dealing with here in Oklahoma. And the fact of the matter is, and I'm unapologetic about it, yeah, I'm into preparedness, and I use preparedness to reach people who are also into preparedness about things that do matter. Because so many people are prepping so hard that they're missing the point of why they prep in the first place. They're working way too hard to perpetuate normalcy for the people that they love when they haven't even established normalcy for the people that they love. That's entrapment, sir. Well, you can leave, bro. You know how it is, Ranger J. Nobody's making anybody stay here. Riddlin, you got with the clickbait, you should know better. It's a lack of fulfillment. It leads to a lack of fulfillment, and you hyperfixate on material shit, which is a recipe for a sad, sad life. So let me tell you what I got going on. Let me tell you about some shit that matters, what I really need, and what I really need to talk about. Grindstone Ministries, grindstoneministries.com. I need people out here. And I need people out here Monday, Tuesday of this week to stay for up to a week. When I say I need people out here, I need people that have trucks or can drive trucks, dump trailers, 1-ton, 3/4-ton pickup trucks. Awesome, Scuba. I'm coming Wednesday for an entire week. I appreciate it. I need 18 men. I need 18 men of Elohim to come here and help people you've never met before and to not get paid to do it because it's the right thing. And I need men that can drive trucks I need men that have trucks. I need men that can run chainsaws. I need men that can operate heavy equipment. I need men that can sift through the rubble of what used to be somebody's life in a compassionate way while holding their hand to build rapport so that they will let us help them. That's what I need. Bad. Because I've got probably at least 2 more weeks of stuff to do here, at least. And I need to rotate the men and women of Elohim that I've already got home so they can go be with their families, so that they can go return back to their life after they've spent a week here. And so Barnesville, Oklahoma, south of Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Shalom, Sister Liberty. That's what I need. There's somebody here who's very high up in the leadership of the town today who, let's just say we have a deep appreciation for one another. And today they were walking out of this funeral for a 15-year-old. And the look on their face was they were just hurting. And so I walked over to them and I said, hey, can I just give you a hug? And I held that person for 45 seconds. You know, when you're hugging somebody to be compassionate, you don't let go until they let go. And they just held me for 45 seconds and took deep, trembling breaths. And I told them, I said, hey, you're doing a great job. It doesn't feel like it, and it seems like nothing is happening and nothing is getting done, and this is all chaotic. But you're doing a great job. And we've done enough of this for me to know the difference between somebody who's barely getting by, somebody who's sucking, and somebody who's doing a great job. And you are doing a great job. And that's 1 out of 1,000 people here. There were 186 homes damaged or destroyed by this storm. The ones that were damaged are severely damaged. They're in the red when it comes to, when you assess. They're in the red. There's very few homes that have just light damage. They're either fine or they're destroyed or gone. 186. Let's do some basic math, okay? If they average 3 people per home, that gets us to what? 556 people who are now homeless out of a town of 1,000 people. 55% of the population is now homeless. Most of the people here worked at the plant, the new Sarah refinery, which is also damaged. So they lost their house and they lost their job and they lost their car, and now FEMA's here. And most of them didn't have insurance to start with. These people are hurting. They need help. And I need your help to help them. And I know it's hard. You can't get time off from work. I have 5 businesses and 2 ministries, y'all. I get it. Well, you have a wife and kids. Cool. My wife is at home with my brand new baby and the rest of my children right now, building our house, which is my job, not her job. I get it. It's too far to drive. I know. I have driven from my house to as far away as Florida to work on tornadoes and hurricanes. I know. It's inconvenient. I know. Those things can all be excuses as to why you can't, or there could be things that you overcame to go be the hands and feet of the Most High. And I'm not going to tell you what to do because it's not my job to convict you. That's the Spirit's job. But I am going to speak the word of Elohim. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. And love is a verb. Love is something that you do. It's not something you talk about or think about or pray about or blog about or post on Instagram about. Love is something you do. And if you can't help people now when it's easy, what are you doing prepping for the end of the world? When the balloon goes up, man, you might as well die because you don't have what it takes to have a meaningful relationship with people. If you can't help people now, when it's easy. What are you going to do when it's hard? Roll over and die? What's the point, man? Bro, listen up. It's still 5 hours. I'm going to be here for weeks. For weeks. admin@grindstoneministries.com is the email address. admin@grindstoneministries.com. I will reiterate. I need trucks. I need dump trailers. I need drivers. I need people who can run chainsaws. Sanctified Survival. Where's the fob? Where can we get information? What's the email? admin@grindstoneministries.com. I need trucks. I need people who can drive trucks. I need people who can operate equipment. And I need people who can run chainsaws. Esandring, I see your question. What's up, bro? Semis ain't gonna do it. Tandem axle dumps are the biggest that we can use. Tandem axle dumps and dumps, or pickup trucks with dump trailers, or single axle dumps, or grain trucks, or semis will not work. Bear, where can we donate? grindstoneministries.com. grindstoneministries.com. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I don't give a shit what the sun's doing. Yeah, I pulled a fast one on you. I diminished a little bit of my credibility. I spent some of my leadership capital. Okay. I'll do that 10 out of 10 times to help these people. I'll do that 10 out of 10 times to help these people. And I'll do it 10 out of 10 times for you when your dick gets knocked in the dirt by Mother Nature and you got nothing left either. Because that's what we do. If you want to come do it with us, I need your help. Simple as that. I don't know what the sun's doing. I've had more important shit to do than watch the weather. I know what the sky did here. Bless you, Ewok Jerky. It's a great name, by the way. So I'm gonna go. I'm going to have one whiskey, then I'm gonna go to bed. And then I'm gonna have my happy ass on site by 07 tomorrow morning. And we're gonna get back to doing what we do. If you want to plug in grindstoneministries.com. And please share this far and wide. If you're on Facebook, follow Grindstone Ministries and share our posts on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, follow Grindstone Ministries and share our posts on Instagram. If you received the newsletter from Grindstone, forward it to people you know. We need help, y'all. These people need help. I need your help to help these people. We get nothing out of this. And no one is here because they wanted to get something out of it. We're here for whatever reason. The Father put this merry band of Yah-loving misfits together and gave us certain giftings and talents and delights to be his hands and feet under a very specific set of circumstances. I'm not the guy you talk to cry. You need a shoulder to cry on. I'm not good at that. I'm not probably all that great at life advice. I'm not a nice guy. But I think I've finally learned how to be a good guy. And the giftings and talents and delights that I have are a little rough around the edges, but they work great for situations that are very rough around the edges. I wish every one of you could have felt that hug that I gave this person earlier today. So I will 100% spend my leadership capital to ask you to plug in, because I need you. I'll leave you with that. And no, I have no idea when the next brief is gonna be. It could be a month. And I guarantee you in a month from now, we'll have more dumb prepper shit to talk about because the world will not have ended. And if you waste the next month of me not doing a brief, biting your fingernails because of dumb prepper shit instead of living, there's no point for you to try and survive the apocalypse in the first place because you're already dead. Y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.